Well, from national laboratories to the National Weather Service, Tom Skilling's expertise is admired and respected by giants in science, and that includes those here in Chicago and all across the nation.
We have told you about the man and the myth. Now here's WGN's Demetrius Ivory on Tom Skilling, the legend.
Kind of crazy to think about that one hand we're talking about an individual, on the other hand we're talking about this massive national laboratory that's been here for more than 75 years.
The 14-year-old who sent self-addressed envelopes to the Chicago Weather Bureau grew up to walk among the esteemed scientists at Argonne National Laboratory.
I know plenty of people in my world who have that tremendous depth. I live in a world of science and technology. Tom has that depth, but there are so few people who are able to communicate to folks who don't also have that depth about the topic, and that's really something that makes Tom special.
In a room full of forecasters at the National Weather Service office in Chicago, Tom's influence runs deep.
He's a big reason why I wanted to become a meteorologist in the first place. Interning with Tom Skilling was really a surreal moment, especially being a meteorologist from Chicago. It doesn't get much better than that.
Just an incredible example for me back then as a 20-some-year-old kid, basically, figuring out my professional aspirations.
We are so proud to call Tom a fellow scientist.
The collective minds represented at Fermilab stand tall at the nation's sole particle physics laboratory, and so does a local considered a fellow scientist and friend.
He started his seminars back in 1981, where he was talking about, he was giving seminars on severe weather reports and tornadoes in the Ramsey Auditorium, and they were attended by, it was standing room only, by hundreds of people. So he has had an amazing impact to our Fermilab employees and our community as a whole.
Predicting the future is tough. Predictions are tough, let alone when it comes to an unevenly heated spinning ball. He can nail the science, he can nail the forecast, and then he can communicate it in a way that people actually understand.
Classmates at the University of Wisconsin-Madison saw that talent early on.
But once he got something, nobody in the room could articulate it the way he could. And we still marveled at that, 40 years later.
The impact is profound, and I don't think you can measure it. I don't know that there's a more common name than Tom Skilling in the weather world, honestly.
What do you hope Chicago remembers about Tom Skilling?
That's what he's doing.
Just that he was a nice young man who loved what he was doing, and he always hopes that he can help somebody the way people helped him. He also is grateful for being accepted at WGN.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
This is amazing. I had no idea that all this was going to take place, and to hear this from colleagues, I think one of the great joys of this job has been able to connect folks with the people on whose shoulders we stand to do what we do, the scientists, my colleagues at the Weather Service. It's amazing. Our Fermilab programs, I still have people, we did those for 38 years. We filled the auditorium out there. I remember Dr. Ted Fujita, the famous tornado researcher at the University of Chicago. We invited him down to talk, and the door opened up, and he saw this group in the auditorium, and he says, you must have 500 people here. I said, Dr. Fujita, we got 1,000 in this room, and we're closed-circuiting it to lecture halls inside the facility. I said, see the audience you attract? And he was like a kid in a candy store. It was amazing, a world-class scientist. And Louis Uccellini, who was head of the Weather Service, we used to gather in the map rooms up at the University of Wisconsin. And when storms were coming in, I was a young student, and I wanted to hear what all the graduate students were looking at when they looked at all the charts and the model data. This science has been revolutionized in the last couple of years. I had the good fortune of going to the University of Wisconsin, where they developed satellite meteorology. It revolutionized what we do, as have the computer models and all. And Seth Darling at Argonne, amazing place. They're working now to decarbonize the transportation sector. So, cleaning up our Future Fuels is a major mission going on there, and better
It's all
batteries.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
You're
incredible.
amazing, and there's a lot more to come.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm a
Just
lucky
sit
guy.
tight.
I'm
Steel
a lucky
yourself.
guy. I'll tell you. Thank you,
are.
guys. I'm
We-
amazed our
we
people.
have been lucky to have known you.
Oh my
Yes,
God! I'll
for
tell
sure.
you. Right back at you.
All right.